Hi guys, welcome back to Melly Diary. It's your girl Mel. Guys, we're at the end of 2024. So today I'm here right now talking to you guys, sitting down. So don't watch the background. I'm trying to get into a space where I have a set background area for all of my videos that I'm sitting down to talk to you. I'm just now fixing up the house, so bear with me. I'm just in an area right now sitting where I think is the most aesthetic pleasing right now for this video. But in the future, we'll have a set area for me to record in. So today we're here today for the end of the year review, my 2024 end of the year review. So if you ask me just about my year, I would say I've had a favored year, but tumultuous, what's the word? That T word. I've had like a very roller coaster year. I made it up by the grace of God, but I'm on top. Like, I can give him that. Like, even though it was a rough year, the good surpassed the bad. Like, it was a pretty decent year with crazy loss and a lot of pain, but just a lot of joy too. So I have a book in my hand. This is a book I got from Curacao. I went to Curacao maybe a year or year and a half ago with my cousin. I have a little notepad, so now I'm going to use this book. This book will officially be my content book going into 2025, sorry. Come, Mel, get on it. So this day is the last day I will be inconsistent with videos or fall off for months or weeks long without dropping a video. That's my New Year resolution, to tap into this content creation thing and be consistent. So in my book, I wrote down some of the points because I don't want to make this video long. I want to give you guys a year review in 30 minutes. I wrote it down by months. I'm going to go through real quick and tell you guys what I think my year was like, and also like what each month, the lesson I gained from each month. And I'll just pinpoint the extreme things that happened each month. Then I will do like a full year review at the end and just give you guys what I'm going into 2025 with as lessons and new things that I will be doing. So let's start on page 1. So my 2024 recap, right? In January, every January, including the one that's coming now, I have my National Guard, my military recruiting conference, right? I'm a recruiter, or at least I'm a recruiting retention NCO. So wear 2 hats. At the start of the year, I was doing the retention hat, which that, as I explained in other videos, it just means that I am assisting the Army in retaining its soldiers. I am extending soldiers' contract and extending their stay in the military. I went there, I got my awards as I do every year. I'm somebody who's a mission maker. So I always get a mission, I always make my mission. Ever since I've had this career, I've always made my mission every year. That's my goal. My job is a numbers job, it's a numbers game. So productivity is measured by numbers. So I ensure I meet numbers, right? So I went to my awards ceremony in January. I got my awards, highlight of that month. Sadness in that month, my cousin passed, Fitzroy Brigadier, Nazalani is known by many names, Gussie. He passed and we had to go to Jamaica quickly just to bury him and be there for him. This is a cousin that's near and dear to me because he actually was in my childhood. He would come and spend time with us. He also did a heart surgery when I was very young. And he spent the entire time recovering it with us in our house. So that's a cousin that was near and dear to me and I spent a lot of time with because he was always in my childhood home. So it was very hard losing him and at such a young age too. So we all went to Jamaica as a family to pay our last respects and to bury him. So that was like a low for the month. In this, I put like the number one lesson for me was that family is everything, because I had buried my grandmother in November of 2023, and then 2 months later I'm back again in Jamaica to bury my cousin. All the family flew in again. We flew down for it again. We were just there. We spent a lot of time together, slept in the same bed, all the cousins, 5-6 people in one room, sleeping, chilling, talking, just amazing bonding time. And just, yeah, I was reminded that family is everything. That was my January thing. Family is everything. February, I'm an Aquarius, February 2nd, 222. I'm a very balanced human being. God loves me. I was born in the second month, on the second day, 1992. Yes, twos. My thing, right? So I had my birthday. My cousin was here. So we went to dinner. He was there with us. We had a great time. My friend, my cousin, my husband, fiance at the time, and my mom. We went to dinner and we had an amazing time. That month was also when I started my fitness journey, because from other videos, you guys would have known that my idea for my wedding, I wanted to be at least 150 pounds or less, so I could look the best in my wedding dress and feel my best and be at my highest fitness level. So I started my fitness journey at that time in February. I also ended up going to, Odean brought me to the spa. That was like my birthday gift, and of course a physical gift too, but the spa was a part of it. In February, I decided to start dress shopping. My lesson for this one, guys, I do not like shopping in the physical. I don't like going to stores. I was not enjoying dress shopping. So quickly in that 29 days, because it's a leap year, I decided I was not interested to go into different stores and shop multiple dresses. I wasn't finding joy in that. So I started the journey to find a designer that makes a dress, to make a dress for me, because I wasn't interested anymore to dress shop. So lesson, I don't like physical shopping. Now we're at March. I found a dress designer. I locked in a dress design. So I looked on Instagram. I saw a girl in a dress. I hit her up like, who made a dress? She told me. I hit up that person online. I told her like, I like this design, but it was like a more formal design, not wedding. So she tweaked it, sent me a 3D image of what the dress would look like. I'll see if I could put that in the video for you guys. Maybe I shouldn't, because that's her property. But she sent me a dress, 3D design, and it was magnificent. I said I loved it, and she started to make it. So I locked the dress in March. My lesson, pay for convenience. So you know like how everybody's like, what's my thing? My thing is I pay for convenience. I work very hard. I am compensated very well for my job well done. So I think in life, I need to just pay for convenience. Like if something's gonna be convenient for me or save me time, I'm gonna pay for it. So hence, I found a designer and I paid for the dress. Whatever the cost is, I don't care. I paid for it because it was less stressful on me and less things I had to do for my wedding. So that was a lesson for that month. Also, for the same month, I found my dress number 2 from my local Jamaica designer, and I was so proud of that because I wanted to give back. My wedding was going to be in Jamaica, so I wanted to do a local dressmaker, or, you know, like a local store to give me my dress. It was also a dressmaker, a designer. It's K Tours. I don't know if it's right. I think it's called K Tours. So I found a dress on her site. I loved it. I hit her up, ordered the dress number 2. Good to go. Also at work, I had March Madness. If anybody's in corporate, any corporate girly, corporate guys out there, March Madness, it's like where you tap into March. We try to put in, get the highest number in March we can. Your girl actually won March Madness. So I won a trip to Hawaii because in the time I got the highest numbers for the BCC, Battalion Career Counselors. I was the highest in the States. I had the highest number for that month. So I won the free trip to Hawaii, which I will take further in the year. You guys will see what month. So that was my March. April, family time. All I did in April was spend time with my family. I went out with my cousins. We did karaoke. I bonded with my family members, spend time. That's all I did in April. Because after March and the hard work and hours I put in, I had the luxury of I could chill at home a little bit and just spend time with family. So I literally did that. The lesson for that month was time is the best gift God can give you. And that's what we have, guys, time. Tap into time. Like, don't waste your time. That's what April taught me, right? Now for May. May, worst month of my life for the year. Troy, my cousin brother, got sick. Cancer returned. He was diagnosed in cancer 2 years before that. I was actually in Puerto Rico and he called me and said he was diagnosed with cancer, and I flew home prematurely from another trip I have won for being like, that time I'd won that trip again for being one of the recruiters who did very well. So I won a trip to Puerto Rico at the time. Now, 2 years later, Troy is sick. Worst time of my life again. Mother's Day was also that month, so I spent time with mommy, and I realized that I needed to like do more mommy-daughter stuff. So that's something I'll take up in the new year as well, because I want to spend time with my mom and give her more experiences, because I feel like her experiences were her children. Like, she poured into me and my brother so much, where I don't think she took up it on herself to like do stuff for herself. So I'm going to take it on me now to make sure that she's spending time with herself and me and enjoying life. Because again, time is all we have, right? Also, in the same month of May, Troy got sick. Troy also passed. Devastation for my family, me, my aunt especially. Again, I'm not going to dive into that because my aunt watches my video. Big up yourself, Miss Juliet. Big up yourself. So I'm not going to dive because I don't want her to go into sadness watching this. But greatest loss of my life. Guys, I've lost my older brother, as I said in the past video, but nothing compared to losing Troy, because Troy was day to day. He was somebody who I was literally attached to all this time. Like, that's my brother. Like, you know, like every milestone, him. So it was very hard for me. I also had another loss, like another relationship died in that month as well. Again, the month was just a very hard month for me. No regrets there though, because everything happens for a reason. In that same period of time when Troy was sick, like the last deep conversation Troy and I had was about that loss, and his words to me like finalized that loss. Like, I realized in that moment that it gotta go. Like, that's the last instruction he gave me, alive and in the flesh. Like, that gotta go. Like, it's time now. Like, you know, it's did its course. Like, that entire thing needs to go. And he got out of his sick bed to hug his aunt too. Like, he was like, auntie, like, thank you for what you did, but this has to be done. So May was a crazy month for me. The lesson I had for that month is life is precious. My family is everything to me. They mean the most to me, and I mean the most to them. So I decided that I want to tap into my family time. Tap into family time, guys. As I said, I realized that my family is more and everything to me. Like, they're me and I am them. Like, that's what May taught me. Like, nothing else is important other than your family, the one you created and the one God put you in. So even work, friends, all that, those things are like hinged on the side. Family is everything. That's what May taught me. It also taught me something for the doing inside of life. People are jealous, and meaning not jealous because like you look better. They're jealous of like things that you don't even control. How people love you, your favor, the favor that God has placed on your life. My military trajectory became an issue to people. The fact that I was promoted quickly, promoted well, mind you, hard work. When I tell you I worked hard and I went through hardship in my military career, I'll make a video about that differently. But nothing in my military career was ever handed to me. And people in my life, I would assume that all of them knew. Some didn't though. They thought it was given. And that's okay. I just corrected or pulled myself away, whatever it is. But in that moment, in this month, I realized that jealousy is real. People are jealous of your friendships. People are jealous of how you live your life, your lifestyle that you worked for, right? They're jealous of you having stuff easy, finding a partner, falling in love, getting engaged a year later, going down the aisle, having a big wedding where all your family will come. All of those things led to jealousy. Insane if you ask me, because why would somebody be jealous of that? Not anything that you could do about it, because what can I do if somebody's jealous about how somebody else loves me and how God chooses to bless me? It doesn't make sense. So there's nothing I can do about that. Yes, there's nothing I can do about that. Like, I just have to live my life. So in that season, guys, as I said, I realized that people are truly jealous. Like, people are like, you guys are too good of friends. Like, who says those things? People are truly jealous, and when they say misery love company, they do. People are jealous of what you have. You have a good relationship. You have a good bond. People are jealous of that, and they'll find ways and means in their pathetic little bored life to interject themselves and create issues. Wear that shit. When people say protect your relationship, even your marriage, your boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, take heed, because I'm telling you, friendship, any type of shit, protect it, because people are truly jealous of small things that you have no control over. They're upset that you are loved and people like you. Literally, like, I don't know what it is. Like, how are you mad that I am promoted or somebody is giving me a job? because God put it in their heart to give it to me. Like, that had nothing to do with me. So as I said, that was what May taught me. May taught me that I needed to let go of certain things. Like, some stuff was done, it's played out, outlived. The time has come for it to be done and finished up with. It doesn't matter how long, years and years and years, some stuff, it doesn't make it into your next chapter. In May, I also found my pastor that would then be there for me and Ordain's journey to marriage. Like, we had marriage counseling. She prophesied over my life in April, and everything manifested in May. Like, I literally had an out-of-body celestial experience in the month of May. All that happened in May was literally things that is not human intended. Like, I feel like God and the devil were like manipulating the people in my space in May. More stories to come. Probably I'll speak about this testimony in a different video, but that's what May was for me. Like, in May, God just showed up and showed out. Like, everything was plain as day. The pastor said it was going to happen in April. It happened. She was like, open your eyes. She's like, prepare for it to be anybody. She's like, mother, father, sister, brother, the closest person to you, prepare for it. Because when she explained to me, like, you're going into your marital season. In marriage, in kingdom marriage, that marriage that is of God, that is like God intended. Like, God is saying, go ahead and go get married. Like, here's my blessing. Go make a covenant between you and your husband and me. She's like, the devil is upset. He's mad. He's somewhere kicking walls and punching doors. He's sick. He's ready to throw up because you're going to have a kingdom marriage. So she's like, prepare for a spiritual warfare. What happened in May? A spiritual warfare. But as a daughter of Rupersha Johnson, as a daughter of Millicent Johnson, I was deep in fasting, knee praying, fasting every day, sick from fasting, okay? Because I was prepared and ready to fight the devil and fight for my peace and my happiness. So as I said, guys, May was a crazy month, but guess what your girl did? I rise above. I always rise above. I'm always going to be number one, always going to be on top, rose above. Like, I just like, happened. Some spiritual fighting, Bible as a sword, prayer and knee, handled me. Even in loss, I'm telling you, like, I was literally, my family, I already know, like, I was a pillar of strength for my family. That's what I was called here to be. Like, in May, I had to stand up for my aunt, for my aunts, for my mom, for me, for my cousins, for everybody. Like, cause again, we lost somebody in our family that was near and dear to us. So our heart was bleeding and I was that girl. So as I said, May was crazy for me, but all God showed me in May, I am favored, I am blessed, and He's with me, and my life is destined. I am destined for greatness. And as Jeremiah 29:11, promise, plan, purpose right here. That's what May taught me. So May was a big month. Moving on now to the month of June. Topic of the month I put up there, God favored. I buried Troy. Finished SLC, which is my E7 school. Finished it with tears in my eyes. Cried every day in school, bawl and pray. Finished SLC. I'm like, when I tell you about God favor, guys, listen to God favor. I came home to bury Troy. I went back to school. I flew back to Arkansas. When I got to Arkansas, they said, oh, your physical test that you need to pass at school is tomorrow at 4:30 a.m. I was going to have to do that by myself because my other 18 classmates already passed. It was just me. Tell me why at 4:30 a.m. I go to that field and those 18 other people are information because they're like, we're here to support you. Then people walk out of bed without having to, because class started at 9 a.m. to come and cheer me on. Little dibby small ass Melisha Carisha McCray Jackson. 18 people from different states, probably 12, 13 different states. Black and white, Spanish, non-Spanish, non-Hispanic people that I just met May 29, and this is now June 12, showed up on a field to support me. They cheered me on as I did each event in my ACFT. They cheered me on as I ran my 2 mile and ran with me. If that's not God favor, guys, I don't know what is. Just know in June, I am God favored. At the end of graduation as well, I end up being the one that prayed for my graduating class. When I tell you that God don't miss a beat, understand me. I am favored and God lives within me. Everything I touch is godly. I am I am a representation of God love. Like, if you're wondering in life, what's a representation of God love? Take a look over here. This girl is a representation of God love. That man loves me. He's literally getting up every day if he sleeps and saying, you know what? Let me go ensure Melisha is good. And that's how the month of June felt. After losing my cousin and having to bury him, having to walk across a graduation stage, having to leave my family to come even do this school, while I'm telling you that our family is bleeding, God favors me. June. July. Wedding planning complete. That was my goal. I said in June. In July, I wanted to be done with wedding planning. Like all of the stuff that I needed to get done, vendors, whatever, I needed it to be finished. And it was finished. Everything was ordered. Everything was sent to Jamaica. Everything was copacetic and good. I had a lot of summer fun. I went to Georgia for a reset and just to get acquainted with the state of Georgia, because that's something that Troy wanted for me. Troy bought a house in Georgia. My aunt also has a house in Georgia, which probably guys will see in the vlog at some point, because girl is about to go to Georgia and live there part-time because my auntie's is going to Georgia. So I'll be a Georgian girl soon. So I went to Georgia, had a reset, me and my husband, spent good time there, bond with my aunt. It was just very good and very healing. I didn't realize in the time that it was healing for me, but it was very healing just being there. I also had my engagement photo shoot. You guys already know on Instagram. If you do follow me, look at the screen right here. Jamaica_Queen, Jamaica Queen. It just means Jamaica in French. Follow the girl on Instagram. I'm also the same name on Snapchat. Same name on TikTok that I don't use. Follow me, guys. Go ahead and follow me. So I did my engagement photo shoot. Probably put some pictures in here, maybe. If not, just go on your girl Instagram and comment that you came here because of YouTube. My pictures were dope. We did it at Dumbo in Brooklyn at the Brooklyn Bridge. Lit situation. It was amazing. After that, most of July I just spent pushing through pain and just getting tasks done because I was in pain. I was hurting from my cousin loss. So I was just pushing through the pain. I was just mourning that loss. The last thing is I went to a party in July and then I was convicted at that point. Like, the party scene is probably no longer my scene. I just don't feel like it resonates with me anymore. And that was at my last party that I went to for the year. I didn't go to any more parties. That event, I realized that I'm not interested to do that anymore. Am I gonna go to like parties if I go to Jamaica and other places? Probably, but just like having a thing where I'm going to parties as a part of my natural order, I'm not interested in that anymore. So that kind of like, that's a lesson I learned in July, that scene is dead. I just want to tap into what my next steps in life are going to be. I was going to be a wife. I want to be a mom. Like, that's what I'm focused on now. So that was July. August, I spent time with my goddaughter. I had my trip to Hawaii that I won. As I said, I was #1 BCC for the month of March. So I won a trip to Hawaii. I went to Hawaii. I had my bridal shower. And then my dress was fully completed. So like, I had my full dress. My dress was fully constructed. So I got to try it on, and you know, they're going to make small little dips here and there to make sure I'm good. So the lesson I learned, the love I give, I learned about the love I give. So at my bridal shower, everyone at my bridal shower spoke, and they were talking about how they met me and what I mean to them. So the bridal shower was a surprise. I didn't know the location. I didn't know nothing. It was a tea party. It was planned by my bridal party, or the bridesmaid and maid of honor, and it was actually staged in my friend's backyard by her pool. So everybody was pouring into me at my bridal shower. It just felt amazing, like understanding that I am a giver and I am somebody who shows up for everyone. Like, if you meet me, I am a resource. Like, I've been called that. Like, I'm a resource. I truly believe in pouring into people and blessing people, because I am blessed and people bless me all the time. So I always give and give and give. So at my bridal shower, learning and hearing what everybody else thought about me and how they appreciate the love I give and who I am and how I pour into them, I love that. I also was reminded of the light that I am. I am a light. Like, I literally go into a room and a space and I light that area up. I light people's light up and I add a lot of value. Period. Like, I'm somebody of value. So I learned that in that month as well, because I learned what I meant to my family, to my friends. It was just very good. Also, I learned about reward. I was on a trip in Hawaii that I won. I took stock in that moment that everything I do in this life, I'm always rewarded for it. Maybe not at the moment, but at some point, I always gain rewards. Also, in this terrible last month of August, I realized that I needed to transition from my current role in order to be promoted to my next level. I also got some kickback, some fight. Always, like, fight comes in everything. And in the military, I faced a lot of fight. So there was some fight. I was told that, why are you concerned? You're probably not even going to be promoted this year. So, this shouldn't be a concern for you. Your position right now shouldn't concern you because you don't even know if you're going to be promoted. So, again, I decided like that task or that role that I was in was no longer working for me. So I requested to be removed from the role and the request was granted. And as I said in previous videos, I had a change in career. Like I had a professional change. I changed my role from being a retention NCO and I went back to being a recruiter. So that happened in August. And then in September, girl, it's a whole, let me make sure the ring is situated. September was the peak of my year. Like, come on now, let me get it in the frame real quick. This happened in September. I became Mrs. Jackson. My wedding was labeled the wedding of the year for the Ivy Star Resort, and then the wedding of the century for the Ivy Star Resort. Best wedding for the year, best wedding ever, right? Her wedding went viral because my bridal party entrance, viral upon TikTok, viral upon Instagram, thousands of views. Okay. Alright, so September was peaked. Big bad wedding, viral wedding, then your girl come out in the Gleaner months later. The Gleaner, I had a whole section in the Gleaner. I'll show it at the end of this. Nigga gonna snippet of old girl have a whole spread in the Gleaner. So my Destination Jackson wedding, clean sweep in it do its thing. So my September was peaked. Again, my wedding did have 165 people. Everybody fly from all over the world to come support Melisha and Odean. So as I say again, guys, the lesson for that month, favored, loved, supported, blessed. That is it. That was what September was giving. God favored, if you can look good, me right here, so God favored. Everything happens for a reason. The joy and peace and simplicity of my wedding period, me being on the resort for a week and my family members and friends being there, it was so non-problematic, it was so smooth, it was just amazing. So I realized everything happened for a reason. Things that I couldn't understand in the moment of why they're happening and why they had to happen, it all came really down in September. It made sense. It had to happen. It had to go. Like this, something, they have to go on. That process here makes sense. So that's what September taught me. We're almost at the end and I'm doing good at time. Now we're in October. October is ordained birth month. It's also my new year at work. The military fiscal year restarts in October. So I'm in a new role. I'm in a new team. I'm in a new location. And yeah, girl, guess what? Remember what the people them say in August? How me know me gonna be promoted? How me know and why me a fuss about that? I'm gonna fix myself proper in a camera so I can't tell you no. The Melisha McCray was number 1 on the promotion list for the state of New York. In my job title, okay, I'm a rank. So I'm gonna tell you what I learned about that here. You see, when God say yeah, man could have said no till them out of breath. When God says yes, signed, sealed, delivered. It is yes. When God says yes, when him say are you, okay? That's what October taught me. I was about to be promoted. So October 23 is my military anniversary. October 1st or around that time, the selection came out. I'm going to learn to get a text message from my body body like, baby, you're number 1. Mr. What is it? Oh, number 1. Okay, number 1. God favored. I'll tell you about the favor shortly. After that, my circle God said, because I just say a while ago, when God said, when man say irrelevant, God say a me and a me. Great. November, I moved. So imagine being married as a wife, then moving to a new house, as a wife, having a new home as a wife, like, God favored. No, I'm stressed out and depressed because girl house full of box and clutter. I'm stressed out, I'm depressed. Me I say like being married, planning a wedding and then moving, me stress out. Coming to like throw down house. Me like close throw down, me like organization. If you follow me on Instagram, you know a girl like aesthetically pleasing things. Me into house decor, me like good things. Somebody stressed out. However, nothing too biggie because guess what? People that offers to come and help me set up the house, it mind blowing. I'm not even close to certain people. Some of them people I said to me, say, I'll come over and help you unpack. I'll come over and help you. When I tell you, say, girl, favored. People were asking me, the people in my life will come over and help you. What you need for unpack? Because everybody know that I was gonna be in a mentally sunken place because I can't take children and miss. I can't take baga. I pay for convenience. I pay one moving company for move me. I pay everybody for come all them things they put up. I pay people for come do them because I don't have time. Girl, like convenience, I'm going to work as I pay for it. But yeah, November was that. I move, decor, refresh, then God's revelation. We talk about God's revelation in my life, right? The month of November, I realized say everything is going to be added to me. Remember God said seek me first and all going to be added? So the revelation to me now was that I needed to have a spiritual shift in my life. I needed to become somebody new because God sees me not as I see myself. He sees me as that girl. So I realized that I needed to tap into my spirituality. I realized that my favor means that I need to serve him because he's within me, like God is within me. So who am I to be living worldly and life? So I then decided that I needed to go get tightened up and go get closer to God and serve him. Because I'm tell you, the pastor prophesied over my life, and what the pastor said, I will come through 2 weeks later, I'm going to feel like the devil was in manifestation because I couldn't them people I choose to do them something here by themselves. I must Satan I lead them. When I tell you, the lady tell me and it happened, believe me. So I realized that God not play about me. So why may I play about God? So the revelation in November was, I'm saying to my husband, I'm going to serve the Lord. Like, I am going to take my time, shed the old militia and tap into a God-fearing, godly militia. If you know me all of my life, God picked me. Like, I was filled with the Holy Ghost at 12 years old. Ask Devisha Kelly, man. Ask my cousin. Fill that church. Filled with the Holy Ghost at 12 years old. Like, God love me and me love him. I know Bible back and front. Like, I am in God and God is in me, right? But me have to take it up on a serious level now. So that's my intent. November, the God revelation, I realized that I need to take it up on a serious level. What my plans for doing in the new year for start that? Me till after. I'm going to finish up the year. In November, I also went to Jamaica again. My husband, uncle passed. We had to go bury him. Again, I lost, but God still showed me the lesson, not the purpose, not the loss. I got so close to my in-laws again, my ordained father's side. Spend time with them, spend time in Portland, a whole week in Portland. I loved it. Only me never like rainfall the whole day. I can't take the rain business. People live at Portland, what's good? Why Portland have to rain every day? Who do that? Me never like that party. But me still enjoy spending time with my husband, father. Enjoy spending time with everybody else in his side of family. And just bonding with my husband. Seeing him in pain. You know, being there to like support him, hug him, kiss him, hush him. The same thing he did for me in May, June, July, and the rest of the year after trial gone, because girl needed assistance. Girl needed love and support. And that man was there. So I feel like God taught me a lesson. He gave me the same opportunity. No, nobody don't want people pass, but I feel like I was afforded the same opportunity to show him that I'm somebody that would be there for him the same way he was there for me. He showed up for me and my family in my time of loss. So for him, I showed up and I showed out. So that was what November was. December, promoted by God. Can't lock the book out, only thing today. Talk about December. Remember the people did say, me rank up quick in my career. Remember the people, the gentleman did say, why am I flustered about my position? Because I may not even get promoted in this year. What must I God do? I was number 1. A girl was promoted. I selected my promotion date to be December 15. However, in the pay system, I was already promoted as of November 1st. So your girl got promoted December 15. Now the big thing. The gentleman that blessed my career is now a civilian. He retired. He came to pin me. Girl ball a promotion ceremony and read her speech because I had to cry. Because the year when me have is only God himself could have positioned me or impositioned me this year. Because I'm here to tell you, I was well positioned. God favored. That's what 2024 is for me. God favored. You hear me say? God favored. So, as I said, I was promoted. I have a different rank. I am now Sergeant First Class McCrae Jackson. I'm a Holy 7. I'm a whole senior enlisted NCO. Okay. God don't play about me. All I need to say to them, you're going to be so sick of me. Because, honey, God is going to always promote me. That's how I'm kind of learned this year. Like, God is going to always promote me. He's going to always put my best interest first above everybody else's. So, sorry, you're not God favorite. Your second favorite is third, is 1,000 favorite. I'm going to always be his number one favorite. This girl is God favored. God favors me. So, as I say, people, when I tell you I become number one, understand, say, I was the number one recruiter, right? Listen to this carefully. For the last 2.5 years, almost 3 years, I was doing a retention position. I was in a different position, not in the position I'm about to be promoted in. Understand that. I come back August 2nd, and I was number one in October. Everybody's up, oh my God, how? Why not me? How did this happen? We are surprised by this because, let me tell you have to be surprised because guess who me praise? God. Guess who blessed me? God. So me tell you, say, I literally took everybody by surprise because I just come back in a recruiting. So you say, who never liked me, them sick. And guess what God did? Force them to put the rank on my chest. Imagine not being happy about this and having to still come, clap, and congratulate me. God don't play about me. This year, everybody show them hand. Everybody that wasn't for me, God showed them up. And you know what him do after? Promote me, blessed me. Marriage, husband, career change, right? Big blessings. Coming next year in August because there's more things, but maybe make it go and cook and steam up on the pot and then, because you know you can't talk about certain stuff until it's set in stone. Because let me just tell you, earlier people literally despise you and hate you. Oh, people love you and oh, God bless you. Like, it don't even make sense because them something that is not even in human control. Like, really and truly. That was my 2024. And the theme of 2024 is God favored. So, let's get into what it's going to look like for Melly Diary. Remember I said I got a revelation in November. I need to serve God. I want to serve him. I want to tap more into my spirituality. I want to clean up my life. I want to do more God Christ-like things. On December 31st, me and my husband sat down. We went through the year. We made a list of what we need to do better this year. We made a first quarter goal, like what we want to go, saving goal, trip goals. Like we made goals of what we want to achieve as a couple and as individuals for the first quarter, which was good. My big thing was I'm going to tap into spirituality. So I'm going to do this 30 days. The Bible, if you guys want the link, probably I'll put the link anyways in my link down here if you want it. It says 30 days understanding the Bible, unlock scriptures in 15 minutes per day. So I have this book that I'm going to tap into for the new year. Also, I got a devotion for my nighttime because I realized that when I go to bed, I'm using my phone to put me to sleep. I don't like that. So me and Odin have decided that we're not going to use our phone when we go to bed. We're also going to start with an earlier bedtime. And we're not going to be using our phone in our bedroom anymore. So I got this book so we could do nightly devotion every night before we go to bed. So it's something to do to get us prepared in the right mental space to go to sleep. So this is another book. It says, Clear Mind, Peaceful Heart, 50 Devotion for Sleeping Well in a World Full of Worry. So it's a sleeping devotion book that prepares you for bed. So we're going to be doing this. It's going to be on my bedside table because I'm going to be doing it every night. I'll put the link in my bio if you guys, not bio, in the video description. I have another book, I believe, 100 Days of Believing Bigger. It's a devotional journal. So I journal. Naturally, I always journal, but this journal have like little devotion and then prompts to write. So I'm going to be doing this as well. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to do the 30 days in understanding the Bible first, and then I'm going to go into 100 days of believing. So I'm going to wait to do this and then do the 30 days in doing the Bible. Or should I maybe I'll do this first and then I'll go into 30 days. I'll decide. But this is 100 Days of Believing Bigger devotional journal. Again, I'll tag it in case you guys want to buy it and tap into this for the new year. Next thing, I'm going to go back into reading. So one of my favorite childhood things, my mom can tell you, is I am a reader. I'm a good reader. I love to read. I was reading a newspaper from I was 5 years old. Probably before my 5, but them always say 5. Ask anybody. I was reading newspapers when I was 5 years old. My uncle used to love that boy. My favorite uncle loved that boy. When I said the favorite uncle, I know Uncle in Vex, but the favorite uncle knew him, said, "Mr. sit down on him lap and read the newspaper to him." Big up you, my favorite uncle. Anywho, so I'm getting back into that, Militia, for the new year. So I'm gonna be reading a minimum 1 book per month. So I'm starting out the year with these. It ends with us, it starts with us, and Verity, right? All of this is written by the same person, Colleen Hoover. So basically, I watched It Ends With Us on Netflix. I really love the story. I heard that there's a book. I bought the book, and then I heard that there's another 2 book, right? That's good by the same author. So I decided to get them. So this will be my 3 books that I'm going to read for the first 3 months of the year. So I have them here. Again, I'll tag the link from Amazon. I got all of them from Amazon. I'll put the link in the introduction or the description of this video on YouTube. So this is my books for the new year. That's what I'm going to be doing for the new year. Now for this tea, guys, so this is my Bible. I got a Bible cover. Look how beautiful it is. It actually says blessed. I decided to get it because, as I said, last year just showed me that your girl is blessed. So I decided to get that for my Bible cover. My Bible is inside of it. Again, I'll tag it in my links. My sister, my spiritual sister, Unique, got me this Bible. She also got ordained the man's version for our wedding gift last year. Was it our wedding gift? Probably not our wedding gift. It's something else. So another gift, probably engagement. She'll give me a gift and then give me one too. So it's the Woman Study Bible. So I love this Bible because it actually have like any story where women are highlighted, it kind of zoom in and give you like a little reading portion of that. So I actually love this Bible. So if you're a female, get this Bible. I'm going to tag it as well, and I'll tag the male version to it. But I love it because it have a lot of prompts and it have like writing. It's not the plain old Bible. Like it kind of adds little judge. So you enjoy reading it and getting into scripture. So I have that. It fits perfectly in my book. In my Bible cover, the Bible cover comes with a zip. You just zip it up. It has a carry thing to it. You can carry like a purse. So cute. I can't wait to dress up for church with this. So that's my plan. Also another plan, I told God when I was on the market, guys, I looked at 26 houses. I can't wait for solidify the house buying process to talk to them about it. Anyways, when I was in my moving journey, I told God that when I got a new place, I'm going to find a home church in my neighborhood. And that was like, I made that covenant with him. Find me somewhere and I'll literally make sure I have a home church to worship you. So I'm going to find somewhere, I have to fulfill the promise and find a home church now. So that's my goal for the first quarter of the year. Me and Odin have to find a home church to worship. If you guys live in the New York area, right, and you know a good church, let me know and I can come visit and see if it rests well with my spirit. Because everything I got to decide for me. So I'll pray on it. If God said it's it. If you guys have any church suggestions, please, I'm begging you, comment and let me know and I'll tap into it. So that's the thing with the spirituality. That's all the things I'm going to be doing. Reading, getting into my Bible, finding a home church, and also doing devotion daily to tap into, to have spiritual growth for the new year. That's my most like prevalent plan for the new year in regards to self. So that's my plan. I hope you guys are equipped and ready for me on this journey. I'm gonna dive into what that looks like. So I'm happy to bring you guys along with me. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy it as well. So if you guys follow me, which you should be following me on social media, my husband bought me the Digi 3. The DJI, so somebody call it digital. So I have the Digi 3. So one of my goals is to use this camera all the time when I'm doing any type of videoing. I'm going to be using this camera going forward. Because they didn't stick on me, he must say buy it. I'm like, I got it for your wedding gift because I know you're into the content creation. I'm supporting your vision and you're going to use it. So your girl, I got to use it moving forward. I am as a good husband, as my amazing husband, you know, 'cause my husband is amazing. Something else where people perplexed about. He got me, you know, the whole setup, like the holder, the extra battery. He also got me the transmitter. That's like the microphone for it. Amazing. The man get me everything that I need for this camera. I have every last thing I need for this camera. So I'm gonna tap into using the DJI going forward. That's also a goal for the new year. So you guys will be, I hope you guys like the quality of the video when I do start using it. The camera is stressing me out for closing. I don't have time for that right now. So did I go over that? So that's it. And another big goal that actually impacts you guys, I am gonna start posting at a minimum twice a week. So only 2 videos is promised per week. When I wanna write me on WhatsApp and ask me a video day. Remember 2 videos. So if I get the 2, I'm not getting more. When I relax. 2 videos per week is what I think I can manage with my new workload and everything. So that's my plan for the new year, guys. I hope you guys are excited to be on the journey with me. I'm also gonna get into more content. I'm gonna do more other different content. I'm gonna see what that looks like. And then I'll have content for you guys on a weekly. Hopefully Oden can start bringing his wife back out on date, because life has been so busy after the wedding. We haven't been doing date nights on Thursdays as we usually. Hopefully we can tap back into that so we can get some content for go now. But yay. I hope you guys enjoyed my end of year video. I hope you guys enjoyed all I had to tell you. What me I tell you, say people just don't doubt God. Just know that he works in mysterious ways. He's always in your corner. We don't see the big picture. So sometimes when you feel like, God, what is happening to me? Trust him, because he knows and he sees the big picture. He has the whole idea. He has the whole book, the whole story. Your story, him write it. So he knows that sometimes you're going through sometimes and things is happening. Just take them with grace and just say, you know what, God got me. He's going to work it out. When me I tell you this, and also people understand this. When God is ready to position you, when he's ready to put you in the position that you ought to be in, sometimes you're going to lose people. You're going to lose things. You're going to shed skin. Sometimes your new life, your new role is not meant to be shared with certain people. It's not meant to be shared with you doing certain things. And that is okay. Just find acceptance and joy and lesson and understanding in that, and accept any changes that come your way. Trust me, when God says yes, when man say no, absolutely, it doesn't matter. What God says is what God said. And as me said, God did. That's what 2024 means to me. He said it, he did it, and I am blessed for it. So as me said, thank you guys for going through this year with me. Thank you guys for following me. Thanks for everybody who my goal for the year was to monetize. My goal for my new quarter is to get 500 subscribers. Help me with that goal, please. That's one of my quarterly goals, is to get 500 subscribers by April. So with God, I know I can do it. I'm going to post and be more consistent. I'm going to do my part. You guys do your part, and get your family members to subscribe to Melly Diary and your friends to subscribe to Melly Diary channel. Get them to subscribe to me and bring me to my 500 subscribers. Thank you. I'm at 309, I believe, as of today. I need 200 more. Wanna please to get to work. If you wanna love me and I'm your friend, I'm your cousin, I'm your sister, body body, why everybody in life now follow me? Come on now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here with me. Right? I think I started the channel in August. Thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you guys for blessing me. Thank you guys for listening to me rant all the time. Thank you guys for keeping me honest and asking me where's the next video. God bless you guys. Happy New Year. Make sure you guys do vision boards, because as I said, vision board works. My vision board, God just come and say done on the vision board. Trust me, I'm tell you. We start the vision board. I'm gonna probably take a picture. I'll do a vision board recap video or something. But God angered my vision board. So make sure you guys are doing vision board. It doesn't have to be the whole shenanigans that I did, but write stuff down. The Bible says write it down. The Bible says that, write it down. Write your wishes down, guys. Write what you want down. Write it in your Bible. Write it on a piece of paper and pray on it. Do a vision board for your tablet. Do it on paper. Do it whatever you want to do. Write down your wishes. Write down your manifestations. Whatever you want in life, tell God. I remember one thing I know about, I learned this week. Pray without ceasing. It's the same when children ask, when if you beg and ask, when if you do things and ask them money and Roblox and them, and now you're constant, I say you have to do with God. Pray without ceasing, asking for stuff that you want over and over and over. I'm not get tired of you. He wanted to ask for him, want you to ask him over and over. Remember in I'm word, First Thessalonian. Him said, I think at 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 15, pray without ceasing. Guys, pray without ceasing, and you can repeat over and over. Something else I don't know if you pray about. The same thing you pray about yesterday, the day before, pray again and tell him. Pray without ceasing. Let's have a good 2025. I hope 2025 at the end I'm going to say, you know what? Just like McRae, just like Melisha did say, God did. 2024 for me was a year of God did. Thank you guys for watching. This is Melisha. This is Melly Diary. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. Happy New Year, guys. Love you guys. See you guys in the near future. Bye. Bye-bye. See you guys.